Jesse Saint World.
Hey everybody, this is your boy Jesse Saint. Today we're going to be doing a reaction video for a band called Art of Dying. These are friends of mine. I've actually done some shows with them. I know I've done quite a few big festival dates. It's a radio rock band. But I do remember we played Alaska one time. That was pretty cool. This song is brand new. It's called, I was about ready to say The Ocean. Just Ocean. Let's check it out. Already a perfect build-up, especially for radio rock. So the big thing when you're building a song like this, if you're a musician out there, and I've been in like 19 different bands as a hired gun, most of which, a couple metal bands, but most of which were kind of this kind of style, is you really want to start out with just a couple of stacked vocals and then move into harmony piece. Now, this band right here has an amazing backup singer and lead singer, so I'm imagining this is only going to grow into a huge chorus with, you know, thirds and fifths and seventh harmonies above and below the natural vocal. You guessed it. So yeah, it sounds like there's definitely some octaves, a seventh, maybe a third and a fifth. This is the type of song, the style of song where it was probably written around this chorus, meaning they had an awesome idea for a bunch of harmonies and then this big, huge radio rock chorus, and then I'm guessing that the song got pasted in around this idea, because that's an awesome chorus so far. It's clever. The abyss inside. You actually could understand the word abyss. So I've tried to use the word abyss. Well, I have used the word abyss in lyrics in a ton of different songs, and it's really hard to sing it loudly and people be able to understand what you're saying, the diction involved. It's easy to warble abyss and kind of, but this guy has extremely good diction. His enunciation is on point. Like I said, these guys are awesome. If you haven't heard them or seen them live, definitely check them out. Down in the hallway. Ooh, so that sounded like a flat third, like I'm going from, not major, but they're just playing power chords, so there's no implied minor third to make it minor until that little point. I think it's super cool in choruses when people play your regular four chords, pretty standard, and then later shift something strange underneath the vocals. That was really cool right there. It gives off a little bit of Shine Downish kind of vibes. I know that this band is Canadian, so also a little bit of Theory of a Dead. Are they just called Theory now? Theory of a Dead Man. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Now, I will also say, I haven't checked it out yet, but there's also a vocals-only version of this, a cappella. So if you guys want to check it out and kind of hear the harmonies in there, this is really a music lesson on how to create giant harmonies that fit really well into a big radio rock type chorus. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. That is a lot of really well done vocals that are not overly auto-tuned. That sounds like somebody can sing the damn thing and they just nailed it. Kind of a crack on Alcoholics, which this band's been around for a long time. Like I said, I've done some shows with them. That was a funny little poke. And like I said, I'm looking at the video, so I'm staring at the lyrics right now. But if I wasn't, I would understand every single thing the guy's saying. Like I said, great enunciation here. Ooh, little sweeping, little arpeggio in there in a radio rock song. That's cool. Really, he's sweeping up into what it sounds like is getting ready to start a solo. Here, let's check that out again. That was super cool at the end. Yeah, really way to kind of throw it into left. That was cool too. A little layered classical guitar harmony, kind of a little classical flair in the middle of a radio. But that was a masterpiece in vocal layering right there. Very good song. Obviously, when it comes to radio rock, nothing super crazy on the instrumental stuff, except for the fact that they had layered classical guitars in there. They went minor in the middle of a major chorus. A lot of cool stuff there. I dig it. Like I said, that is Art of Dying, and definitely go check out their other songs. They've been around for, I don't want to guess, 10, 15 years. They've been around for a long time. And once again, another masterful song. Have a good one, guys.